Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're here in nature. So we did My Friends Think I'm Crazy. Now it's My Family Thinks I'm Crazy. Ah! Welcome to the club. I've been waiting for you. I used to care what people think. Now I just laugh. That's what I wrote in my diary yesterday. And right now it's all about letting go of society's expectations, even what my family think of me. But at the same time, in my early journey, it mattered, because what happens when our aunties and uncles they have an opinion about the lifestyle we are living? It can affect us. It did to me. So I received two questions which I'm going to address. The first one was from an 18-year-old who is a senior in high school approaching his graduation. And he said that he wants to mend severed bonds with his family because he was cruel to them. And when he is thinking back, they made a lot of sacrifices for him to live the life he is living. So how can he deal with this? Once again, I can only offer you a perspective. That's all I can do. What I will tell you is that 5 principles can help the parent and child relationship. First one, transparency. When you are honest and when people can see through you, you form a better relationship with your family. Acceptance is the biggest thing. You have to accept that you are not the same person. So now your family, they will accept you, but you have to accept yourself first. You have to love yourself 100%. And then it's forgiveness. If you don't forgive yourself for whatever you did, you may have run away from home and said, I hate my family. Now you are thinking, wait a minute, they're not so bad after all. Because in your message you said how you look at their pictures when they were younger and it makes you cry now. Because we have to see that a lot of the times we are all dealing with so much. So we take our anger out on those closest to us. But we have to learn to forgive ourselves. And we also have to see that it's all about not worrying so much. You see, anxiety we have is because we are here in our minds so much. But that doesn't change anything. We have to start seeing and balancing our own internal environment. Because when we see our family, maybe it's your mom, you can be calm when you're around her. And lastly, it is about communication. If you are communicating how you really feel, you form a better relationship with your family. The reason why so many of us run away in the first place is because we don't want to show people our true colors. How many of our families out there know who we really are? Along my journey, it was hard, but I realized I had to communicate. I had to say, okay, I want to stop eating meat. That's an example. And my mom was saying, wait a minute, where are you going to get the protein? I said, chia seeds, flax seeds. But it was hard for her to comprehend. But eventually she supported my decision because she knew I was passionate about it. However, when I was around other family members, it was hard because They doubted me, but at the same time, I had to stand up for what I believed in. So when we are forming ties with our family, we want to create that harmonious energy again. We have to start communicating and start just letting go, not being so hard on ourselves all the time. I also received another question from a woman who is saying how her family are not supporting her. What should she do in the lifestyle she is living? I always say everyone we see is a lot weirder than we think. And when we see that we are almost living in different time zones, it's a different world we're living in. We're living in the information age. That's why anything I say, you are having children who are looking at me and saying, what the hell is this guy talking about? Because they are seeing this world in a whole different perspective. But more so, going back to what I wrote in my diary, I used to worry what people think. Now I just laugh. If we have family, those closest to us who don't believe in our dreams, we have to use humor. We have to laugh. We have to embrace ourselves. Because once we can do that, once we can form that intimate relationship with ourselves, we form our own support network. For me, along my journey, I had mentors even outside my immediate family. Krishnamurti, fantastic, phenomenal individual. He was a mentor to me. I've never met him, but he gave me that guidance through his talks. So it's just amazing that we can get inspired and get inspiration from everywhere. Connect with those who remind you who you are. Realize that you don't have to be alone. Because right now, a lot of us, we are looking at the world from a different perspective. We are seeing that everything we thought about the world may not be true. So because of that, we are getting a paradigm shift. Holy shift. Therefore, even those closest to us, the conversations, they are not that fluid, because all the conversations, everything is based on resonance. So we are seeing that we have a family outside our immediate family, and we have to embrace our immediate family, also embrace our wider family, because they are out there. We are here in nature, having fun, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy.